Morning folks, Nick here from thesuburbanangler.com, welcoming you once again to the beautiful North Georgia mountains. This is first cast number 006, the Thomas & Thomas Solar 9-foot 8-weight fly rod. Okay, now you guys might be thinking, I'm an ultralight guy. What am I doing in the mountains with a 9-foot 8-weight fly rod? And yeah, it's a little unusual for me. Truth be told, I borrowed this rod from Thomas & Thomas. They were super nice to send it down to me for my trip to Florida back in June and July for the ICAST show. I did some beach fishing with it. I did a little bit of mangroves fishing with it. Had a blast. Really didn't catch a whole lot. Caught one nice fish. I'll see if I can put a picture up here for you. Nice for me anyway. It was my first saltwater fish on the fly, so it was a lot of fun. But this video is about the rod, and I've got to get it sent back. I keep dragging my feet on sending it back because I keep thinking, well, maybe we're going to run down to Florida one more time, and that's not the case. So it's time to send it back home to Thomas & Thomas. So I wanted to make sure and get a first cast video put up. So that's why I'm here in the woods, up in the mountains with what I use for a saltwater rod. It also make a great freshwater rod if you're into some of the larger freshwater species. Again, this is the 9-foot 8-weight. It's a 4-piece. We've got the full Wells cork grip, real nice fighting butt here. It's a milled aluminum uplocking reel seat, so you can see you got your ring there, and then the two nuts. There we go. The two nuts there to tighten your reel. It's a high modulus graphite. It comes in the natural gray color. I don't know how well you can see that there. And the Thomas & Thomas handwriting on there is real cool. Let's see, your stripping guide is titanium silicone. And then we've got the smoke colored RECoil snake guides there. Again, this was a fantastic rod. I really enjoyed casting with it. Really for what I'm used to, for more of a small mountain stream ultralight trout rod, I was really surprised how easily I was able to cast this rod. Again, I apologize. This is supposed to be a first cast, but I've already fished with it quite a bit. Just finally getting around to making the video. But yeah, I'll try to put some pictures up if you follow me on social media, which I encourage you to do. You've seen photographs of it. You've seen photographs of me attempting to cast it. I did some beach fishing with it right before a thunderstorm, and I was able to get cast out into the wind, which really surprised me. I think maybe that fast action. I've talked to the guys at Thomas & Thomas, and they've gotten a lot of feedback from trout guys that the action of this rod really helps them cast salt water, even though they're used to smaller freshwater streams. And it really did. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I fished out of the kayak with it. I fished off the beach with it. I waded out and fished in the water with it. I have even fished freshwater with it. I did a little bass fishing one day, throwing some big poppers, and it works like a champ. Really had a ball with it. Again, I'll have a full review up on the website pretty soon here, hopefully within the next month or so. I got a few other things I got to take care of yet. But a fantastic rod. If you get the opportunity to cast a Thomas & Thomas, I encourage you. They are handmade in the U.S., up in New England. And with that carries a bit of a high price tag. This is probably not a rod I could afford on my own. But again, the guys at Thomas & Thomas were super nice to send it down and let me try it out. The suggested retail price on this particular model is $865. But you know, if that's what you're into, if you're into the saltwater or the big game freshwater, this would be a fantastic rod for you to try out. So again, this was first cast number 006, This is the Thomas & Thomas Solar 9-foot 8-weight fly rod. If you liked what you see, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, drop some comments down in the box. I'll make sure and put up some additional stats on this for you down in the description, just to make it a little bit easier on you. Again, if you follow me on social media, I encourage you to, and you're welcome to comment, ask any questions there. Ask questions here, and I'll try to do a video reply to it, make it a little bit easier that way. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you can get out and fish. And again, give Thomas & Thomas a try. They're really nice rods. And we'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye now.